uncontrollable. Oh, Rudy when they roll with me. I'll let them know I'm uncontrollable. Being who I wanna be. No way you're controlling me.
Ooh, guys, what's up? Alright, so it's exciting times for me. Fall is coming, and what that means is more YouTube boxing. Also, my brother, Cheo just launched his YouTube channel. I'm so happy. I've been waiting for him to do this forever. Ever since he started like cooking and chefing it up for The Voice, I wanted him to start a channel and, you know, create his own content, stuff like that. So I'm so happy to see him do this. He's got a couple videos out, him catching up with Tico, him talking about his experience with FaZe. I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to do content with him. Now when I go out there and I travel, it's not just us meeting up or him being in my videos, but we're gonna get a chance to do videos together. And we've been talking about ideas now and stuff like that. So I'm just super excited to be able to put content together with him and what that's going to turn into the future. FOUSEY has announced his opponent and is going to be fighting. In my last video, you saw us talking, so I already knew a little bit about this, and I've been chatting with him behind the scenes, and I want to go out and work with him and train with him and possibly spar with him. JJ and Logan are back to talking smack and putting out content about training, or at least JJ put out some content about training. Logan's been training. I talked with him. He's sparring and stuff like that, and I had the last video talking about their fight. I'm so confident that the fight's going to happen because it just has to. They have to figure out a way to make it happen. It's too big of an opportunity just to let it slide. My hamstring is still killing me, to be honest. Well, not killing me, but it's definitely not 100%. It's like in the most dangerous place because it's recovered a bit, but not fully. So I feel like yesterday I went to play some ball, get some shots up and stuff like that. So this is the time where it gets re-injured. This is probably what happened to Logan, to be honest. I think he might have been recovering after a few days and it wasn't that bad, so then he pushed it and then bam, and then it made it 10 times worse. That caused like a worse injury than his original one. So I'm gonna start picking up my boxing training so I can spar with these guys. I was seeing JJ and I'm like, man, I'm excited for our third, you know, sparring match, our rematch of the rematch. Now we can just spar. Now I don't have to like go in there to like try to work with him or something like that. Now we can just spar. He's been putting in so much work with Leon, and I feel like Leon and Vidal, since they have very different styles with the way that they fight and the way they approach. Vidal's more of a guy that likes to move a lot of head movement, a lot of footwork, a lot in and out, where Leon likes to just stand and just throw shots as well. So Jay's got a good mix of that, so I feel like he's really coming into his own there. Right now I'm rocking one Haver Hilly shirt. A bunch of my guys that I went to high school with and played football with play for a semi-pro team for our town. And now I'm really thinking that I want to play football again, so I don't know. This leg is still nagging and they got a few games into the season. I might join. Would you guys want to see me play some actual semi-pro football? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe you can inspire me to do it. I wanted just to react to FOUSEY sparring and his training and to let you guys kind of know where I think he's at, where his opponent's at. I saw that Keemstar tweeted about it and it's been out there now, so now I'm gonna see if I can actually go to that event. I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe I can talk to Adam and see if I can convince him to get us to spar or to fight on the rematch of the undercard. All right, let's get into watching his sparring training.
All right, let's see what he's got.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen this before because I gave some feedback to him, but I'm rewatching it again, so I forget most of it. Again, this is his first time sparring, and he has no martial arts background. So he's doing good with the jab. I mean, the other guy is made to work with him, so he's obviously not going to go crazy on him and try to beat him up. So as you can see here, he's not even giving him a full live round, so he's trying to give him feedback, which makes sense because it's his first time sparring versus a professional boxer.
So drop your hands. Remember what I told you. There you go.
As you can tell, he's pretty raw as a technique, but he's getting out there, he's moving, you know, he's not crossing his feet. He doesn't look too bad here, to be honest. I mean, one of the things I would be concerned about is if someone's crossing their feet, you know, running forward, you know, really erratic with their footwork and swinging like crazy, just, you know, going straight street fight, wild hooking and wild swinging and moving the head erratically. But I mean, in terms of like basic boxing, he's doing a good job for his first time sparring. He's got a strong right hand. You can tell he's got power.
Back to the jab. Back to the jab.
Got a pretty good jab too. I mean, he doesn't overextend it too much. He doesn't push too hard with it. This coach is awesome. I mean, I'm glad that he's gotten with a team and with an actual boxing gym, because they're really going to show him what it's like if you want to get into martial arts or get into boxing or whatever, gotta just show it to a boxing gym.
Your jab over here. There you go. Do it.
Yeah, you can tell he's a little tense, but this is all normal.
Down, jab. There you go.
That's a good one too.
Now do it again.
There we go. So that's normal. Those are the but you want to go through this. Your first time sparring, you want to make a bunch of mistakes, throw a lot of punches, like his coach is saying. You want to be taking a lot of risks so you can figure out where your mistakes are. If you're not throwing punches, you're not going to be able to learn what you need to work on.
Go to the body. Go to the body. Don't drop your hands.
There you go.
Do it again, right and left.
Yeah, naturally has a good power. He's a strong dude.
Good. Bring your hands back up. Walk him down, walk him down.
Oh man, this boxer is sharp. Very smooth. Just defending.
Walk, sure, yeah, sure. Go punch it. They don't have to be hard. Just like
there
that.
You go.
Like that, like doing the pads. This round, what you were doing in close with him, I want him to do so he can practice letting his hands short.
I don't remember JJ's first sparring. I've never seen it. I saw Deji's beginning sparring, but if you look at someone like Deji, who started off really raw, and couldn't take a shot and had trouble with things, and in a short period of time he was able to fight Jake and put those 5 rounds on. So FOUSEY doesn't have that much time. I mean, he does have, I think it's 5 weeks now, but you can tell he's engaged. That's the good part. He's, you can tell he's nervous, but he's willing to learn, to get out there and to listen to his coaches, which is great. Because the camera's on you and stuff like that, and he just came back to YouTube. But this is really cool to see. I love comeback stories. There we go. He's exchanging well here, taking shots, not turning his. I don't remember here, but he's not turning it away. A little bit there. But that's the thing. You got to be able to keep boxing. So he's getting hit, and he's returning. He's not getting hit super hard, but he's getting hit. I mean, this is again first time sparring. Oh yeah, see, this is how he turns here. I mean, it's pretty common because you're in a sporting thing and it's so new to you. And I mean, but the toughest thing is when you're sparring somebody who's a professional, who's been in the game. When you hit them, they just don't care. So you're hitting them and hitting them and hitting them, or you're connecting, or you feel like you're hitting them, and they just keep walking you down. That can be really discouraging for any fighter, let alone someone on their first time. So emotionally and mentally, it becomes discouraging for someone who just doesn't care about being hit and will just keep working you. Here we go. There he is.
Good, left, right.
He's punching though. I find a lot of people are very defensive when it comes to sparring early on. Very, very defensive. But he was throwing power shots. He was throwing punches. They tricked him here to do one more.
There we go. This is his first sparring match against somebody that's not his level, it's higher level. I'm interested to see how he does with somebody who is his level, because it's going to be a lot more erratic. You're probably going to get more tired than he was now because the person is going to be aggressive as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But he did pretty good. Again, when it's your first day where someone doesn't have any type of combat experience, you're not sure what to expect. The fact that he wasn't out there ducking and picking his legs up and hiding in the corner, he kept his hand up. He moved his feet. He threw his punches. So. And I don't know, I think I've seen before that with Adam or a little while ago, he's done some mitt work and stuff like that because he was getting ready to fight Vitali. And obviously he did some mitt work with them, but in terms of first time sparring, looks good to me. I mean, I'm excited. More YouTube boxing. This is a charity event. It's pretty cool. And I heard Adam is fighting an MMA fighter. Amir Khan is putting on the event. Here's the picture for the event to support. The charity is for Yemen. So they're doing it for a good cause too, so that's awesome. Any other YouTubers or influencers that you want me to train or react to, let me know in the comments. I'll see you soon. Leave a like and subscribe. Oos.